Hello, hi, welcome. It's the new year. It's 2026, and I'm also on a new channel, and I'm so excited. I have a lot of plans and ideas for this YouTube channel, so thank you for joining me. But I wanted to make a video about my 2026, specifically bookish resolutions. So let's jump into it. So, okay, first of all, and yes, I have my notes here so I don't forget anything. But first of all, I do not want to buy any books from big box stores. So, no Barnes& and Noble, no Books A Million. Well, we're already boycotting Target anyway, but you get the idea. If I am purchasing a book, I want it to be purchased from either an independent bookstore or bookshop.org. Those are the only places that I am purchasing books, unless an author is only available on Amazon. Obviously, I still want to support independent authors. But if I'm like just out and about shopping, it needs to be from an independent bookstore. Number two, I am focusing this year on unfinished series. So I think I'm going to make an entire video about that, but just in case I don't, basically I have a lot of series where I've read 2 books out of the series, or I've read every book but the final book and I was too nervous to read the final book. I have 30 some odd series that are incomplete. So this is the year that I finish complete series. It's incomplete to me, but the series is out there and it's complete. That's like my main goal, is that I am mostly going to be finishing series. But if I read something else, it needs to either be an audiobook or a book I already own. So if I'm buying books, like going back to the first one, if I'm buying books, I'm most likely going to be buying a book to finish a series. Like maybe I don't have the final book in the series. So yeah, but like I really just need to spend less money. I have some really strict financial goals this year. So yeah, those two go hand in hand. Next one. I would like to read 10 audiobooks this year. I read 4 audiobooks in 2025. Last year was the first time I'd ever read an audiobook, and I really enjoyed the process. Some of them I read all by themselves. Some of them I did like a little audiobook, a little paperback. I sat and looked while I was listening at some points. So I bounced back and forth and did a lot of different versions of audiobook reading. And I just want to do that more. So I have a goal of 10 audiobooks. Actually, I believe the Sin and Chocolate series is all in audiobook form. And that's going to be, I should know how many books is in that series. There's 6. So that's probably going to be 6 out of the 10 books right there. But I also want to listen to some Alessa Thorne books in audiobook form. So we'll see. I also want to read 5 ebooks outside of my series challenge, just to get some ebooks off of my ebook TBR. Cause yeah, girl, I have 70 unread ebooks. Yeah, I know that's maybe not a lot for some people, but for me, I had probably close to 400 at one point, and I just did a mass delete because at one point I had so many unread books on my Kindle app that I just wasn't reading anything because it was so overwhelming. So I did write down a bunch of the books so that I'll be able to purchase them again at some point, but I just needed to do a mass, that was just what worked for my brain. I needed to do a mass delete so that I could actually continue to read on my Kindle app. And so yeah, I want to continue to read it down. When I get to like 40, I'll be okay. But yeah, it's at 70 now, and I would just love, I don't know why 40 is the number, but it just is. So anyway, I want to read down my ebooks. I want to be consistent. I'm really excited about this new YouTube channel and moving my things over, but I just really want to be consistent with posting every week on Wednesday. You should be getting a new video from me on this YouTube channel, and I really I have a lot of plans in place for keeping on that consistency, but I just really want to keep that consistent. I have 2 anthology shorts and one, the next book in the Desperately Depraved series that I'm working on, and so another Bookish Resolution. Well, I guess, is it a resolution? Yes, because, okay, let me just finish what I was saying, is that I want to finish these stories. I want to finish editing, drafting and editing for one. I want to be done with them by the end of 2026. That sounds more like a goal. But what I'm like, what's unsaid is my resolution of that is my work process. Like how I author and how I manage myself and my time and my creativity. That's the resolution part, but that's too much to say in like a short video like this. So I just say because of those resolutions, I want to be able to finish the 2 shorts and the 1 book novella, really, because my books are so short. But I want to finish those by the end of 2026. I want to get into 3 more bookstores. I am in 2 right now. OMG, yay. And I would like to continue doing applications, because I don't know, somewhere along the way I just fell off the bandwagon with applying to bookstores. I don't really know what happened with that. So I want to get into 3, and you know what they say, you gotta apply to 15 to get into 1. So I just want to stay more consistent with applying, and going out and finding. Like this past weekend, I learned of 2 romance-only bookstores in this area, like within an hour vicinity of Detroit, that I didn't know of before. And I was like, Whitney, what are you doing? I thought you were, on top of learning where all the bookstores were that were cropping up in your local area. Like, Whitney, hello, you want to get into bookstores, but you don't know what ones are around. So anyway, I had a conversation with myself and I need to do better about that. So that is my last bookish resolution. If you have any bookish resolutions of your own, I'd love to hear about them. I'm so excited for this year. I really feel like this is the year that is make or break for like us as a community, that we are either going to fall apart or we are going to come the fork together. And I am very much for coming together and making this community bigger and better and more cohesive and more, I don't know, just I'm really excited for our potential as readers and as romance readers in this day and age, and I just feel like this is the year for us. So yeah, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have an awesome 2026. And this is so weird to say, I normally don't say this, but I'm on a new YouTube channel and I want to start with good habits. So I will ask you to like and subscribe if you want to see more. I've got some of the old videos that people really enjoyed. I am moving those over to this new channel, so you will see some old ones, but for the most part, this is going to be a lot of new videos, or they're old clips, but they're things that you haven't seen before, like events that I went to last year and I just hadn't posted about them yet. So mostly new content, but I'm just so excited. So anyway, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for listening to my resolutions. Let me know what yours are, and bye.